Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. We made it this far, guys. This is officially my last video from Iceland and I can't believe that I'm actually saying this. The whole trip to Iceland is like a bucket list experience on its own, but today is gonna be even more special because we're gonna go and make one of my dreams come true. We are going on a hike to the famous Volcano Valley.
Well, yeah, better not. You already got corrupt wearing a power, that's it. Good way for you.
Right after we got out of our car, we sensed this specific smell that only a nearby volcano has. And it was nothing like I've ever smelled before. And I think I remember the smell to this day. And it's like a smell of anticipation because I wanted to see this valley for so long. We were so excited to do this hike and see the aftermath of an active volcano. But you know what? Exactly months after we went there, the volcano looked like this. Can you believe that if we waited just 1 month to go to Iceland, we could have witnessed it? It makes me a little sad, but at the same time, I understand that nature is not something you can plan out. Volcano eruption is not something you can predict. But I think in a way we also got lucky. We got to experience this valley in that exact state because now it's probably gonna look completely different, and I think there is beauty in it as well.
Smoking, right? Yeah.
Okay, so this was a pretty long hike, so I think we deserve a little treat. This is actually our first restaurant since we went to Iceland, because it's kind of pricey to eat in Iceland, so we were just surviving on instant noodles and whatnot. But yeah, it felt like a nice treat to ourselves, and we had a slower day. That is also why we decided to not go home right away and stop by the place we visited before, because we loved it so much. If you've seen my previous videos, you could recognize this landscape, because we actually went there in episode 3 or day 3 of our adventures in Iceland, and we just loved it so much, and we decided to come back there again and enjoy these hot springs.
Happy?
Honestly, this is perfect after a long hike. It's past midnight as we are going back to our car, and I can't help but admire how foggy and misty the mountains got. But actually, it played a cruel joke on us as we were heading back to our Airbnb, because visibility in the mountains were zero, to the point that we couldn't even see the front of our car, and it got kind of scary. So drive safe, guys. The next day, we only had half a day before our flight back home, and we decided to go to another hot springs. Surprise, surprise! But this time we decided to be a little fancy, and we booked like an organized hot springs, and it was one of the best experiences, like a hot spring experiences in Iceland, because look at this view. We're gonna have this view while soaking in hot springs. How cool is that? And we would actually have like changing rooms and a sauna, so it was also like a little treat after our hardcore adventures in Iceland.
You happy?
I'm super happy. This is the best last day in Iceland.
Ruslan. After enjoying ourselves in those hot springs, it was finally time to go to the airport and come back home. Sadly, because of the nature of our trip, we didn't get to see much of Reykjavik. We only stopped for a couple minutes to grab food and famous hot dog and head back to the airport. But I'm hoping that next time we stay there a little longer and explore more.